Ezio's Family, that song is. That's playing now. Wonderful piece of music.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Christina. Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci. Okay. It's going from a booty call, basically. Again, syncing on this game is beautiful. Like, you don't normally get a scale of how big these kind of games are.
So it's Vieri. I better hide.
Just get out and kick his ass.
He couldn't have gotten far.
I love how ugly Vieri is. Look at his bird face. It's got like weird dead eyes, and that guy's trying to grope him. So, you at the moment, right? So from here on, the game is open to a point. So you can go to some of the viewpoints. Some of them you can't because you'll hit a wall, basically. You know, the old wall of death. But you can go around and get some of these viewpoints. But like I said, I'm just going to play through the story until I get to where I am on my other save, and then I'll go straight onto that. So all these, I've already done all the collectibles in this area of Florence. So I ain't going to do them again. But basically now, if you wander around, you'll find people to... check. They're normally marked in red. There they are. So if you go near them, they will be aware, and then you have to fight them. If you want to grind for money, I guess you could. Not much. There's not much point because, well, they don't give you much money, and yeah. And if you want to get good at the combat, you may as well wait till you get all your gear and stuff. Which is, like I said, it's past the first sequence. But yeah, I mean, I recently went through the DLC for Origins. Because I wanted to platinum the game before the other one came out. Whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, so, and going from, say, the combat in Origins to this is so different. I think Assassin's Creed for me was ruined when they decided to take the counter button off. You know? I liked having the ability to one-shot a mouthy guard just instantly and then walk off.
Christina!
Who's there?
Me.
Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Oh, burned, dude.
That came out wrong.
Oh, dude. That's embarrassing.
Come here.
Oh, Ezio.
But if you don't interact, it automatically does it, but it's kind of awkward. So he should be able to press buttons in a second. Ooh.
Oh, Ezio.
And then there should be one more where you blow out the candle, I think. Yeah. See, Christina plays a massive role in Ezio's life. Especially in Brotherhood.
Christina! Christina! Celia, your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio di cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Ora! Get in!
There's really no need for violence.
Don't lose him again! Stupid bastardo!
Can I not? Oh, let me just... So yeah, you can run away from these guys. You don't need to fight them.
She needed some help with some things.
Bet she did.
I'm mostly innocent.
So the thing, right? Before you get your sword, you just have to wing it, basically. Ooh. There you go. It would be rude not to loot them, seeing as I've took the time to beat them up. You can run away, you don't have to fight them. But if you've never played this game before, I would recommend you fight a few groups of people just to get you to the guards' timing and stuff. Especially later on if you want to dispatch guards. That's what happens when you're being seen by people. Yeah. These guys are all easy to kill anyway. Let's beat them up.
I've seen him before.
Hey, Patsy scum. It's gonna burn in the morning. Trying to run away. What a chicken. Look at me. He's all talk when his friends are around, but as soon as I put them to the floor. Yeah, so the reason why I never played it on the PS4, the trilogy, is because it doesn't output in 60 frames. So I don't see the point of replaying it on the console. I mean, it's supposed to be remastered, yet they never achieved 60 frames on the console. So yeah. I mean, I probably will buy it eventually if it goes to a price where I'm willing to pay. Because I love to re-platinum it because it's a really good game. I don't know if the multiplayer is still alive on Brotherhood. It might be. I don't know if they've removed it. I didn't look, but I used to enjoy the multiplayer. And then they removed it. And then I enjoyed the co-op on Unity. And then they removed it. I met a lot of wonderful people playing Unity, co-op. It's weird watching. If you look at the shadows. It's like the passage of time slowly taken away. It looks so shit, doesn't it? It's so funny. Anyway, there's a lot of races and there's loads of collectibles you can get now if you want to. But like I said, I already have them all, so I don't want to waste too much time running around. So I'll just continue the story and yeah. Hey, Dad. Giovanni.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son?
Look at that
I
hair.
know all about your fight with Verdi Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Right. Paperboy. Got to deliver Giovanni's letters to Lorenzo de Medici. Quite simple. It's just to go there, give a letter, come back. So, the really good thing I like about this game is this.
Di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
So, the letters that Giovanni sends are basically those three families, Lampugnani, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce the names because I'll just sound like a moron. From what it sounds like, and what I always interpret it is, these have met the fitting end for their betrayal, meaning that he's killed them. He's, yeah, obviously Giovanni is an assassin. That's why Ezio becomes an assassin in the first place. It's because it's passed down through family and generations. But there's a reason why Giovanni never told Ezio, which we'll find out soon. But just so people are aware, though, that Giovanni is killing these families. Obviously, it's not clear enough. I don't think it was when the first played. I was like, okay, met fitting ends for their betrayal. Okay, you don't really. I mean, I have a really bad memory for remembering things, basically. But that's not the right one. Start. So yeah, so what I loved about this game was the database. Like when you visit a location, you can read about it, and a lot of these locations are, I think it's the people. Yeah, you can read about his dad, and so if you want to, you know, if you want to know Giovanni more than you are, I guess you don't really know him in the game because you don't really speak to him much. You have a few missions for him, and then that's it. But yeah, there's a lot more information if you buy the novels and stuff. You can read a lot about Giovanni's past, and we'll learn a lot more about him later on in the game. But yeah, I think he's a banker, but he's a secret assassin and blah blah blah. And Christina, see, Christina plays a there's a mission in Brotherhood that you can do that I think it's optional, which involves Christina. So yeah, I'm not going to say what it is because it's really it was kind of touching to do it. It was a nice end for the for Christina and Ezio, because obviously they don't. Obviously, we all know that Ezio doesn't have babies with Christina, and there's a reason why and stuff. But yeah, you do get a lot of letters from Giovanni, so I will be clicking on when we can listen to him talking. But yeah, I do miss the database, and I mean there is obviously there is a database in the later Assassin's Creed, like on Origins, but it's not as, I don't know. I never liked it as much. It always felt like it was lacking something. I think it may be the lack of. I prefer. I mean, sand and pyramids. It's not something that I really care about. I mean, if I had the money, I've always wanted to retrace, say, Ezio's steps from Florence to all the areas that he's been to in real life. You know, but unfortunately I'm not made out of money, and I don't have a passport. Not that I need a passport to go to Rome or Italy. But yeah, I will avoid getting the viewpoints as well because I've already got them all. So I'm just gonna quickly run through the start of the game. Whoops.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you? Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Ooh. Ooh. Coincidence that he's not there. Yeah, the parkour in this game is a lot more deadly. See, on I think it's since Unity where they introduced the climb up and climb down buttons. This one is if you run off an edge and you hold down A and the run button, which is on this game is R2 or the right trigger, and you hold X, you will jump off no matter how high you are. And if you don't have enough health, you will instantly die, which is hilarious. Like this, like yeah, you can't. Like I think it's in Origins stuff. You can't just plummet off cliffs. I know in Unity you can't, and it annoyed the shit out of me. Amount of times I got rim rotted on the side of a building because I couldn't go down or up, and I had to jump off. Well, I had to glitch off the buildings. It's annoying. But yeah, I mean, Origins isn't that bad. But I do enjoy the parkour on this game. Again, something that changed. I don't know why they changed it. It's kind of annoying. Ah. These are what I'll be collecting. These have shit tons of loot in. I will collect all these and other feathers and stuff off video, like I said.
Good work.
Shut up.
Schiero.
Penis.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
I should really heal. I don't have any health. Anyway.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Uberti?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Uberto. Whoops. Oh. So you have to do missions now for his sister, his mummy, and his brother, who has got to be one of the most ugliest characters in any game I've ever seen. I don't know why he looks so... Look at him. What's up with that face? It does not look right. There's something about him. I feel like he should be drowned. Just because. Having a weak constitution. Basically, he's a pussy. Guess you could say. Petruccio was pulled from school due to illness when he was 12. According to records, the family doctor who was confined to bed, nor for data exists, it's possible that he eventually succumbed to his illness. So you got two strong lads like Francesco, Ezio, and there's where is his other brother anyway? He was here a second ago. Anyway, let's do his sister's one because his sister's one involves fighting.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Man, did you see how she changed the tone? From, oh my god, it's so great, to he should die. Final punish Duccio. Duccio is another character that is in the trilogy as well. As you go through the games, you do find him now and again. Which involves you caving his chest in every time you meet him, which is kind of funny. Anyway, he should be around the big church place. Oops. Get out of the way, monks. It's weird having a run button, though. And a charge. Get out of the way. I remember when I first climbed this building, you climb up this, like, this building here to get to a viewpoint. It amazed me how good it was. It looks damn good. I mean, the scale compared to what it looks like in the Santa Maria del Fiore. I think it's still, yeah, 1296. It was designed. The dome wasn't started until the beginning of the 15th century. I mean, if you look at the building and you look at it side by side from the real one, it's almost a spitting image. It's crazy.
Duccio!
Whew.
It's beautiful.
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
My father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Hey, lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with his putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Break my face.
Auditores all talking, but when it comes time for act,
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
This guy. Let's grab him and
your sister
headbutt
a
him.
great many things. She's
Boom.
lucky to have had someone like me.
Bastardo!
Gonna balls now, mate.
Hai paura.
I love the taunt button of this game. It's so funny.
Basta.
Fuck you.
Stay away from my sister.
And then you can follow him and still beat him up, which is kind of funny. Quick. Wait for it. There you go. Get here, Duccio. Just nothing's more satisfying than punching this dick in the face. Anyway. There we go.
I think they're trying to...
Let's loot him. Just because. Thank you. Oh, you only had 4 florins on you. You should be a spit button. Spit on the scumbag. I don't understand why he wanted to go out with that putana than Claudia. Then again, Claudia does... She seems a bit crazy, doesn't she? I don't even know who Duccio is. Did we have a database for him? Oh, not that one. No. So he's nobody. He looks like a tramp anyway. Don't understand why he thinks he can walk all over women. Oh well. He's probably in hospital right now, so that's cool. Anyway.
Hey, Ezio!
I'll say that for last because I don't like his ugly.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
This mission has one of the lines that is kind of funny. That's that you'd know from any. If someone said it, you'd know what it's from.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
Let's listen.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
Oh. She didn't say it. She must say it in a bit. Anyway, we're heading towards Leonardo's place. One of the characters that is probably one of Ezio's closest friends, really.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings.
I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
Oh, he didn't even attempt to carry that. He literally left it and just walked off.
So Ezio, what do you do?
He gets plenty of
He's
outlets.
working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo, I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Yeah. Yeah, so Leonardo da Vinci helps you a lot in the next games as well. He becomes one of Ezio's closest allies, which is quite nice. We do find a lot more about him later on. There we go.
Thank you for your help, son.
I mention it.
Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
And then they'll just vanish. Like ghosts. Anyway, there's only one more thing to do now.
Ezio!
And that's talk to his god-awful brother. Oh, good lord.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Look at that face. If that's not a face of a future murderer, I don't know who is. Look at it. Why is he so fucking pasty-faced? Obviously, he is ill. But, Jesus Christ, it looks like he's headbutted a belt sander. Or his dad has sex with a chicken. That's the sort of surprise look you get when you have a prostate exam. Right. A bit of collecting feathers. So these 3 missions are basically introducing you to characters and mechanisms, which is kind of cool. I think this is almost impossible to mess up because you get more than enough time to collect these. Is it 3 feathers? Yeah. I don't know why you timed. I never understood why it times you. It seems to be a thing in this game on the game likes to time you for almost everything you do. There's no reason not to jump down. Anyway, let's get this crap over with. I have to beat them up now. Don't I? Yep. Dude, this is my house. I can't look onto them. I can't fight in here. That's a shame. There we go. He wouldn't lock on. You need a balls instead, mate. Fuck you! Anyway. He's got another creepy face in a minute.
Here.
Wait for it.
As promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Look at that creepy kid. Blah. Creepy.